Is the lone setback here on 1st and 10. Dalton from the gun. Fakes to Hubbard. Steps up in the pocket. Completes. Good mix of running pass till this point. 1st and 10. Dalton over the middle. It's caught. That's the tight end, Tommy Tremble, going airborne. Not only their last time they won a game, week 15 of last year, that's the last time they had a lead in a game. Dalton to the check. Hubbard bangs his way in. Touchdown. The Carolina Panthers, rejuvenated behind Dalton, make their early statement here in Vegas.
The look, going to check it down to his swing, and then look, really gets a nice block outside. He can get on a run, and then that's when he really plays at a confident level.
We certainly saw that last week. That's Alexander Madison. It's a first down completion. Minshew goes to his read. He's going to take a shot deep down the field, and it is caught. Trey Tucker. So they mark it down at the 21-yard line. 1st and 5 after the penalty. White starting to work up a lather for the Raiders.
If I would challenge that.
They wisely run the play. Madison on the take. No signal yet from the officials. Touchdown! Could challenge. Madison bangs it in.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up operation between Gardner Minshew and his offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy, because, again, there might have been an it just, he has a special way of being able to connect with all 53.
Chuba Hubbard. Boy, Carolina making a statement with this ground game at the start. The Raiders defense has not allowed a 3rd and 10 or more conversion this season. Before that completion, Dalton right on target.
Really a nice job, and Dalton steps up in there and fires that right at the hash mark.
On 2nd and 10, they keep Dalton protected. He fires a strike. Leggett breaking free. There is a flag thrown in the offensive backfield. We'll see if this one's coming back. But this is where Crosby is so lethal. Can they protect Dalton? Put some air under it to the end zone. It's caught. Picture perfect dime from Dalton to Deontay Johnson. And the Panthers retake the lead.
You can't go deep, so you just run away from a defender that's playing outside leverage. There's nobody over to the other side to help him. They've got the running back over there to be able to pull the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up in the flat, and then you get beautiful touch.
Now the Panthers GM.
Didi, just wonderful. One of Arch's contemporaries. Warms the heart. What a play, what a catch. Devontae Adams, who was a beast in that 4th quarter last week in their comeback win, Arch, in Baltimore. Trying to put it all together as they play with a lead here in Vegas. On a 3rd and 7, Luke Getsy calls a run play to Madison. You could slot.
And he typically lines up split out, but he is the second receiver from the top of the screen.
What does Getsy dial up here on 4th and 3? Here they come. They choose pass deflected, batted down. Dalton this time protected, sling it on over the middle, a little bit low for Thielen, and it's incomplete. Boy, they had a chance.
He did, yeah.
The Panthers have all 3 timeouts.
All 3 timeouts.
1st and 20. Minshew feels the pocket collapse, and he's going down.
Yeah, and I think you have to use your timeout here. Line up and kick for 3 points.
This is Tucker, who's had the bulk of their passing yards, that big 54-yard catch. Arch, definitely surprised. You got that defense. You don't just run the ball twice and force them to use a couple of timeouts.
That's what I
here.
would have thought. Then when they just rushed 4 players.
Dalton over the middle, slinging it, 1st down and more. Johnson. Deontay Johnson showing the wheels. He's still going. Johnson's going to get out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 33 seconds. He picks up 35.
Panthers are trying to get a touchdown.
They still got that 1 timeout left in their back pocket. Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Adam Thielen. Magnificent pass from Dalton. And now Thielen looks like he's hurt. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike. This is going to temper the touchdown celebration. Thielen, such a heart and soul piece for the Panthers. His head coach trotting out onto the field. He has been one of the all-time great undrafted players in the history of the NFL when you consider his production. Boy, the weight that he came down on that shoulder. You saw him clutch down at his leg.
That's the job of a head coach, to try to get this team back on track.
Minshew to the air. This is the tight end, Bowers.
Oh boy.
And Bowers trying to get him into field goal range potentially.
Yes.
What a massive breakdown there for the Panthers. A pickup of 21.
Or maybe just one play before you have to try to kick the field goal.
Right on the boundary of Carlson's field goal range. Minshew threading the needle, deflected. And the officials will rule incomplete. Boy, dangerous play there. Josie Jewell was right there for the Panthers. 7th year in the league for Carlson. Operation sound, but Carlson's kick is wide left. And the Raiders come up empty to take us to halftime here in Las Vegas.
To me, the name of the game in this first half for this defense is how can we disrupt Dalton in the pocket?
Dalton gets it out. It's Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Johnson breaking away from Jones, who just was able to get him around the shoe tops. Just unbelievable differences in the numbers in those key statistical categories so far for the Panthers. Hubbard's got a first down and more.
And Crosby and put some sort of pressure on Dalton.
Panthers comfortably in field goal range. Dalton's pass going to be short as they get it to Mingo, a couple of yards short of the marker. So decision time here among the most accurate in the history of the sport. This one a 43-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold. And Pinheiro builds on Carolina's lead.
Even going back to last week has just been awful.
What a potential turnaround here as you give Dalton and company a short. 2nd and 2. Dalton faking. Goes to the check. This is Hubbard. First down and more. Dalton underneath to Sanders. Has a lead blocker. Sanders cuts back. Sanders inside the 20. They'll get him there, so his forward progress will take him close to the 17-yard line. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Eddie Pinheiro hit from 43 earlier. This one from 35. And the Panthers in command, up 20 here on the Vegas Strip. First snaps of the season. We saw him a little bit in the first half. Young man who had missed a chunk of their training camp, preseason, an assortment of ailments as Madison is blown up here right after the catch. And right now a chance to build on this 20-point lead. With this place growing eerily quiet, it's Johnson again. That's a first down completion. Dalton again goes underneath to Hubbard. Hubbard, boy, he's been a lethal weapon out of the backfield. Hubbard taking on all tacklers. Andy Dalton over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns passing. Hubbard doing his dance. Hubbard looking for more. Panthers ended the day 2 of 22 on 3rd down. Look at what they've done so far in this game. Dalton puts some air under it, back of the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. It was Bennett.
Pass interference, defense number 0. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
You've got to really credit this offensive line the way they've played today.
It's a great point. Run play. Sanders, touchdown. The Carolina Panthers are putting it on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Just double team it up front.
Appeared to break the plane before his body hit the turf. With 13 and change left in regulation. Dalton protected. Back of the end zone. It's caught. And now they say incomplete. Leggett ran out of real estate right on the back chalk.
You can tell he's played a lot of football.
Aditi, they may build a statue for Andy before they get back to Charlotte as Trey Tucker on the catch.
They just haven't been able to get away from any of these Panther defenders.
Minshew has all day to throw, but everyone's covered. Finally gets it underneath to Madison on the check. Madison's going to have a first down and more. So finally a little bit of room to work for the Raiders.
Not giving Minshew a lot of escape lanes to try to improvise.
Minshew here. This will be a first down completion to Bowers.
21 years old and just has a natural feel for playing the game.
Fresh set of downs. Minshew goes through his reads near side of the field. Gets it to Myers. Myers is in. Touchdown.
I like how Myers just took this ball, didn't dance, didn't delay, and looks like he's able to get that ball in. He just turns right upfield.
Minshew on the two-point try. Looking back in the end zone. It is caught. Concentration, the catch.
Yep.
Both feet down.
Dalton just has to make sure, number one, he takes care of the football and doesn't make a bad decision.
Dalton to Mingo, and he's blown up. Just textbook defense from Nate Hobbs. Keep it all in front of him. It's a loss of 5. Minshew to the air, fires Adams. This was the connection arch last week.
Come up and make the tackle in bounds and make him drive the length of the field.
Minshew is picked off. Mike Jackson. Minshew threw it right at him.
On the check down, they've been able to get big yards after the catch and exploit those Raider linebackers.
Hubbard coming back for more. On the road here in Las Vegas. 3rd and 4. This is Sanders. Has turned the tide for this team and then some. 26-yard chip shot by Pinheiro is good. O'Connell climbs the pocket and completes. It's Abdullah out of the backfield. Work on here as they will quickly start to make preparations for the Cleveland Browns next week as Myers makes the catch.
You know, with the injury to Brown, you think, you know, who are the playmakers here who are going to wreak havoc up front?
Man, you will not see a crazier one-week turnaround for an NFL team than what you've seen this week from the Carolina Panthers. Just mind-boggling. And it has come at the expense of a Raiders team, Arch, that came in here just booming with confidence. Jacoby Myers on the catch. Aiden O'Connell getting some run here down the stretch near side. O'Connell, hard fake to the end zone. On the comebacker, they get it to Tucker for the touchdown.
A nice job by O'Connell. Panthers, you know, bringing pressure. He's able to escape and just find Tucker able to get open there on the sideline in the end zone.
Aiden O'Connell got those 10 starts last year as a rookie, coming on for the injured Jimmy Garoppolo. As Canales about to get his first win as an NFL head coach. Touchdown formation, and that's going to do it here in Las Vegas. Authors just an incredible script as the Panthers score a blowout win here in Las Vegas here in week 3. 36-22 your final.